Should be live here in just a few seconds. Once I see that we're up and running. Well, it's actually just the audio check right now because it's StreamYard. So, boom, boom, bang. Let's see how this sounds. Well, it's actually just the audio check right now. What's up, Amir? What's up, Alex? What's up, Jared? All right, we're good on those ends. Good on that end. You know what? I'm gonna do something here. I should still be able to. Yeah, I can still talk. I'm gonna see if I can't get a better camera really fast. See if my other camera wants to work. What's up, Karam? What's up, Jared? How you guys doing? One sec. Sorry. One sec. I'm almost done here. God damn it. Wrong side. All right, one sec. Almost good. Hold on. It's starting to try to work. All right. Let's see if that wants to work. Oh, hey, guys. There we go. Anyway, we're back. What's up, Wade? Fell asleep for a little bit? Oh, so you're going to have a little energy tonight. There we go. Now we got the wide cam back. How's it going, everybody? Oh, shit. Is it really laggy? No? We're good? What's up, Wade? How you doing? Sorry. My camera just decided to start working again. So that's a little bit random. LeBron dropped 30 and 10 tonight. Damn. Yeah, he did, Aiden. They win tonight, too. Did the Lakers wind up going up, just did some stuff? Hell yeah, man. It's going good. That's good to hear. Just getting my audio all hooked up. Yeah, Lakers are up 3-1. But you didn't sweep them. It's not a sweep. But yeah, they're up 3-1. Yeah, pretty good day for the Lakers. I know the Heat won their game and they'll be playing the Bucks. So that's an interesting series. Right? No, or the Raptors are playing the Celt. Yeah, that's how that goes. Check Discord. What the hell is that? Cowboys work out in dildo cage? That's pretty fucked. What is this? That's pretty fucked. You just got done watching the Lakers game. They won 135-115. That's a murder, Wade. Where do we think Earl Thomas is going to go? I guess we could talk about the what are we talking? The Earl Thomas situation. We haven't really gotten to talk about it really in depth on this channel. We've talked about it on kind of some random streams and like the Madden stream, the Tigers stream, but kind of like in a sort of limited capacity. New shot meter in 2K21. Oh yeah, the demo dropped for 2K21 today. But it does, to me, it's not seeming like Earl's gonna wind up with the Cowboys either, because the Cowboys, they were kind of asked about it and they didn't seem super interested in acquiring the services of Earl Thomas. It sounds like they even said they're comfortable with their 80-man roster that they have right now, making it sound as though they have very little interest in adding in Mr. Earl Thomas. So that makes me wonder where the hell Earl's going to wind up. You could look to teams like San Francisco, the Rams, somebody said, the Patriots. The Buccaneers might be an outside shot team that's looking for like someone to solidify the secondary down there. Yeah, Clowney's still a free agent. Yep. What's up, Landon? But now it's kind of interesting. Like, who's going to get Earl? You have to imagine it's going to be a team with a strong locker room that can actually like deal with a player of Earl's, problems. FTP, we'll talk about Burrow in a second. We're literally in the middle of something else. There will be no missing meetings. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen in New England. He's not going to get away with missing camp meetings and shit. But it seems like that kind of thing dies in players when it comes to New England. So I'm not super worried about if that happens. But yeah, I'm going to ignore everything that isn't on topic right now. I'm sorry, guys. I genuinely am talking about other stuff, but whatever, I guess. That's the end of the talk about Earl Thomas then. I don't care about Nigel Brand. No, I don't know. Some other shit defense, probably. Yeah, he says Luka's too soft, and that's a common complaint against Luka Doncic is that he's soft. There, we discussed all that. I don't even think the Bucks played today, but okay. Okay, cool. The Bucks won. Awesome. Anyway, isn't the defense the 49ers defense? Yeah, they don't need him. It's just kind of like the Patriots. We wouldn't need to bring in Earl Thomas. The 49ers don't need him. It seems like there isn't like a good team that has a giant need for a player like Earl Thomas. You could argue that a team like the Eagles could use him very, very desperately. You could argue the Saints could probably use a guy like that. The Buccaneers very much could use a guy like Earl Thomas right now. I would say the Bucks might be a team that might reach out to try to grab him so they have something on the defense. So, because, I mean, their secondary was very bad last year. Like, really bad. Like, you could toast the 49ers or the Bucks secondary. I think Lions will get Earl. No. Nope. I don't think Earl would sign in Detroit anyway. You have to imagine it would have to be a team that actually wants Earl Thomas. Like, and Earl wants to go play there as well. There has to be a reason. Like, you can't just be like, is he going to go play for the Redskins? No, why would he sign with the fucking Redskins? That doesn't make any sense. He's going to sign with the best team that wants him. So we can rule out any bad team that isn't a guaranteed playoff lock. Like, we could just rule out a lot of the NFL. It's going to be like 5 teams that are probably contenders. I would say if the Chiefs had any money, they would be the number 1 contender to get Earl. Probably the Chiefs. But again, I don't know if they have any money. You don't want Earl Thomas on the Eagles. Yeah, you really don't. But I think the Eagles are like a weird team. Yeah, I wouldn't say the Lions. And as much as I like the Lions, Skip, it's just, man. But yeah, so yeah, your team doesn't seem interested. The Cowboys seem to be very uninterested in Mr. Earl Thomas. They made the statement that they're comfortable with their 80-man roster. Like, they talked about it briefly. There wasn't really much to add on the thing. I don't think he'll go to the Browns. I mean, Grant Delpit just got hurt, so there's like an outside chance he goes to the Browns. The Browns might actually not be a bad choice there, Skip. And I only say that because Delpit just got hurt. And it's not like they're not like a super talented team that could be a playoff team. The Browns might be an option. The Bills could be an outside opportunity. Yeah, the Colts lost a player. I just don't see him signing in Indy. You know what I mean? I just don't see that happening. It feels like he's the 49ers, man, just because the 49ers got a couple nobody safeties. And you would be putting Earl back with Richard Sherman. And I know those two have tremendous secondary chemistry together. I mean, I think the 49ers should be on a lot of people's list for where he winds up because he played with Sherman and he played with him very well together during the Legion of Boom era. There's that chemistry there, and those two work pretty well together. I would not be stunned if he winds up with the 49ers. That feels very likely. But again, and that way he can still kind of get to fuck with the Seahawks. The Rams, if he really doesn't, the Rams, I feel like the Rams are too much of a question mark to be good. I guess Houston isn't interested. Like the Houston and Dallas both expressed that they're not super interesting. They had a lob chemistry. They had a LOB, Legion of Boom chemistry defense on. Yeah, they did. Denver Nuggets versus Utah Jazz was good. That's good, Jared. But I guess he's not. I guess the Texas teams aren't interested in Earl. And that's probably because of the diva problem. Bill doesn't want to bring in a diva. So I guess we could rule the Texans out. That makes sense. And it sounds like the Cowboys took themselves out by the way it sounds anyway. I could be dead wrong with the way I'm reading that. I'll pull it up. Hold on. Let me. Hey, are you guys downloading Madden right now? Who's all downloading Madden? Press 1 in the chat if you're downloading Madden right now. Vikings potentially, but they have like 1,000 defensive backs. They could. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to see if there's something new. I just seen something from 4 hours ago. Oh, shit. Okay. Dallas COO Stephen Jones didn't definitively say that his team is close to adding Earl Thomas, but he certainly hinted at it during a Monday appearance on 105.3 The Fan. Just as we didn't talk about Everson until it was done, we found out that works much better. Never mind. Never fucking mind. Never mind. Hold on. I'll show up. He fucking said this on. God damn it. Why did I fall for that? Why did I fall for anything with the Cowboys again? I'm like, nah, he's not going there. They just said they're not going to get him. Just as we didn't talk about Everson until it was done, we found out that works much better. Earl Thomas has meeting with Jerry Jones at Cowboys facility 8 hours ago. Never mind. Never mind. He's going to the fucking Cowboys. Hold on. Let me add in screen number 2. He had a meeting with the Cowboys. Never mind, you guys. Yeah, no, I fell for it too. I thought it was like. Yeah, no, Thomas is 100% probably going to that team. See, that's what I mean. I read this earlier. It was from Pro Football Rumors. Hold on. Let me share why I thought that he wasn't going to go there. If the Patriots signed his contract should be nothing but incentives. Yeah, exactly. He downloaded 2K21 with the demo. Of course, it was with 105. Yeah, I mean that's the Cowboy station. But look at this. This is what I got earlier. The Cowboys have been connected with Earl Thomas for years, but there's nothing new brewing on the front right now, a source tells Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk. Yeah, apparently Mike Florio was like tweeting earlier that there's nothing new on the front. So that's why I thought that was the case. So you could see where I'd be a little confused as to why, like, Earl Thomas is a Hall of Famer, dude. He's good. It's, the Cowboys are just being really quiet about it. I guess that makes sense that they're being super quiet. Fuck. Well, maybe there's still an outside shot we can get him, but it didn't make sense that I had seen that earlier. I was like, is he really not going to be a Cowboy? I thought he wanted to be there. The Cowboys wanted him to come to Dallas. Like, I thought this was like a done deal if it ever could happen. Like, I swear, I was like, he's a Cowboy, right? That's just what's going to happen. Already made somebody quit in Madden 21. Hell yeah, Amir. Are you liking it so far? And am I right about my assessment that it's the best Madden game that this fucking company has released since literally Madden 13 or 12? And Amir, you've played all these games, so you know this. You'll find out how quick I'm right about that statement. Everyone else is complaining about the little things, but they're not looking at the big picture. This is the best game they've made in like a decade. I was confused by the wording in articles I saw today. The wording. Yeah, you've probably seen the same stuff you've seen. Landon, you've probably seen the same articles I've seen that said it didn't seem like the Cowboys were interested. You're downloading the 2K21 demo? It's smoother. The running's better. You'll like the tackling controls, I think, a little better because it's more in the stick to be like, I think like up is a different move, down is a different move, left and right is different moves on the right stick when you're pass rushing. It does a different move and you hold down right trigger to do it with more energy and stuff. You don't have to like spam A or X to do different moves. You control the moves when you pass rush. It's very nice. The new pass rushing is, if you haven't noticed, I'm very good at getting motherfucking sacks, but I always have been. It's very easy in this game once you get it down, though. I think a lot of people will quite enjoy this game as they get into it. But again, a lot of people are going to bitch because it's Madden and everybody hates EA. So that's fine. Like I said, it's cool. Hate on Madden. I'm happy with it. I think it's a good game, so I don't care what everybody else says. Everyone's like, don't you think it sucks? No. It's the best game they've released in 10 years. I don't complain about his feet don't look 100% realistic, dude. This isn't a perfect game, dude. It's not 100% perfect, dude. Yeah, seeing it in Madden, they don't even have a logo in Madden. It's just the NFL shield for their logo, Amir. It's hilarious. Unless they updated it and put in the W, which they do updates. So they could have put the W in, but I hope they don't. I hope they just leave it as the shield. Madden's great. I'm a big fan of the series, and everyone acts like 2K20 is so much better. I can find literally the most hardcore 2K20 players or 2K community people. They think 2K is garbage too. They think 2K20 was just a cash grab. Garbage fucking game. People didn't like it. Haskins has a 70 rating. Yeah, you guys are going to have some kind of a new thing. Like, there are people that really did not like 2K20 compared to the game they've played in the past. And it's like, people get lazy when there's no competition. And now that Madden was told, hey, motherfuckers, if you guys don't get your game together and start making a game these football fans like, we're going to give 2K the right to make simulation games too. And yeah, 20 wasn't the best. We're not going to see those changes in 20 quite yet. Now, what's up, Alex? I guarantee you, Madden 22 is going to blow your mind how much different it's going to be. All the things you want back in franchise. If you go look at the development blogs for Madden 22, everything you want back in franchise, it's going to be in there. A lot of stuff's just going to be back in Madden 22. If you go look it up, what they're already putting in there. Because they realized, hey, we fucked up. And what the threat was, they were told, if you guys don't start selling a popular game, we'll give you like 4 to 5 years. There's about a 4 to 5 year stretch there where they will potentially I think they got another like 4 or 5 year contract. But if they don't start selling a popular game within that time, EA is going, or well, the NFL is going to let 2K get simulation rights as well. That's the current stuff right now. There was rumor that Thomas is, I don't see Thomas going to the Dolphins. Yeah, Creative Team will be back. Yes, that's if you look up the Madden 22 blogs. I'll pull them up. Let's see. As far as Madden 22 franchises, fans can look forward to improvements in coaching and staff management, scouting enhancements, an updated team chemistry model, new uniforms and names, and seemingly much more. In the update, EA, what the hell? Where's the blog post? Where is it? I got to find it really quick. Call hashtag fix Madden franchise. To make bigger changes, here's what they're going to do. Okay, so the areas the team is currently looking into is coaching and staffing, scouting improvements, new scenario engine enhancements, new team chemistry systems, more commissioner tool improvements, and additional content like new logos, name, uniforms, and options for relocation. It's going to release more as it gets further down, further down and down and down the lane. Every day for what'd you order? Wii Sports, Daniel? Ugh. It's been out for a while. Isn't that the game that comes with the Wii? You see Tampa Bay's. Yeah, the red crimson-y things. Dame Dollar is begging for dollars to get to Portland. Damn. That one guy. Well, why don't you just have the game? It comes with the Wii. Or do you buy the Wii off some crackhead? I'll sell you this Wii for $26. Okay. Yeah, I've seen them, Wade. Yeah, they're kind of like old jerseys that they remodeled for modern era. Damian Lillard's out for the season. Did he hurt? Is he out? No way. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Uh-oh. It's a right knee injury. It's a right knee injury, which is not good. That's not good. Dude, he left with a knee injury, got an MRI, and there's been nothing since then. That's not a good sign. He hurt his right knee, man. I think he was already banged up. So, and there's been no updates for the last hour. That's not a good sign, man. He's probably done for the season. I mean, it's only one more game anyway, dude. There's no way he's playing next game. If it's this bad of an injury that they can't just be like, oh, his MRI was negative, he's all right. No, dude, it's just clearly what happened. If it was a negative MRI, they'd have released the information immediately. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't take this long to get the information out if it was not a big deal. How long did the MRI take to get the information out? Like 20 minutes, 5 minutes? Not even that long that it was negative. The difference is, yeah, you can get MRIs all the time. This is taking a very long time for them to release the information about this guy, this injury. With Luka, it was like released within like 5 minutes, it felt like. You knew what the injury was, and it wasn't that serious. Yeah, it's just if it's anything, and it sounds like he re-aggravated it. Someone's saying he re-hurt his right knee even. Damn. It was a non-contact injury. I don't even care about this. I genuinely don't care. They're not winning anyway. Even with Dame in there, they're not going to beat the Lakers. The series is over. I remember people trying to tell me that series was going to not take 5 games, just like I thought it was. 5. That was an easy call. That was no matchup in that series. I tried to tell everybody that was not a good matchup. That was a super mismatch between the Trailblazers and the fucking Lakers. Yeah, all right. You cover LeBron. How are you gonna take out AD now? And then what? What are you gonna do? Yeah, you're gonna have to put your whole effort into LeBron, and if you don't, he's gonna score 30 plus on you. And what happened in game 2 when they scored 10? Anthony Davis lit them right the fuck up, didn't he? They had no shot in that series. Yeah, I don't know how they won game 1. That was a freak. The Bucks lost the game too, right? I mean, Sarah got hurt in the Daytona 500 with the big wheel. Damn, that's pretty scary, Wade. Yeah, I kind of figured they might get one snaked out early in that series. Because, the Blazers did come in white hot, and they played that up in game 1. Lakers had been hot dogging it for about a week there, not really doing anything. Yeah, he's finally got someone who knows how to play basketball helping him out. LeBron, the GOAT. LeBron elevates the people around him. Your GOATs could never do that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there were people that genuinely thought like the Blazers were going to be this big problem for the Lakers. It was Ryan Newman. I think I remember when Ryan got hurt. Or almost got hurt. That's what I mean. I know for the Browns, he tore his Achilles. So that's why I was thinking the Browns might be an option for Earl Thomas. Because they just lost that he was going to be their starter this year was Grant Delpit. So I would watch out for the Browns being in the running for Mr. Earl Thomas. But again, it sounds like he's going to Dallas anyway. Yeah, I'd seen earlier that he tore his Achilles too. Or well, he got what was it called? They carted him off, Mike, with an ankle injury. Whenever you hear the words cart off ankle injury, that player tore his Achilles tendon. Or ruptured it. They fucked their Achilles up. I haven't set the draft up yet at all. No. I haven't set any of my fantasy drafts up for the 9th. That might be Alex's. What's up, Kenny? They're not that good of a team. Landed. Oh, the Blazers. They're good. They got one good player. Clippers going to come back to beat the Mavs. Uh-oh. Let's go Mavericks. Let's get that major upset and get the fucking poo-poo Clippers out of here. Fucking tired of the claw. Oh, GOAT James. Gonna fucking bring it down on you. It'd be better for Kawhi's legacy if he didn't have to go up against GOAT James in the WCF and lose eventually. I actually don't want to see Kawhi have to get took out by the King. Took out back behind the old woodshed and deep dicked. I just don't want to have to see little Kawhi go through that. So it would be nice to just see the Mavericks do the Lakers dirty work and somehow eliminate the Clippers for the Lakers. And we just don't even have to worry about that in LeBron land. I'm scared of Luka. What's up, Alex? Welcome. Mavs are good. I'm scared. Yeah, Luka's really good. His ankle game was impressive. That bad ankle, the fucking unreal game, buzzer beater. What a fucking monster that kid is. I'm so glad. I remember I was walking through Slovenia one day when I was like 11. And I seen this little 5-year-old boy just shooting rocks. Yeah, I seen that, Alex. I seen that. It's 26. Or wait, the what was it? What's this Sunday? The 29th. I'm going to have to figure some shit out because I'm going to be streaming at that time, but I'll figure out how to be there. Or I'm just going to have a shitty team. I don't know. The time's kind of really not ideal, but I'll figure something out. But I just remember going through Slovenia and I found this little 5-year-old boy trying to shoot baskets and he didn't know how to do it. So I kind of like took his hands and I like put the ball and I was like, hey man, that's how you shoot. And then I walked away and I said, what's your name, kid? He said, my name's Luka. And then I walked away and then now here we are 20 plus years later. Or I'm not 31. 11, 16 years later. Yeah, I'll be there. What I'll probably do is I'll just have the fantasy draft up, and then I'll just be streaming on the. What I'll do is I'll just stream and draft at the same time. I'm just calling the Tigers game anyway, so I'll just ask people what I should do, and get help from my stream. But what's up, Kenny? How you doing, man? Luka's a good young player. He'll get better and better. Besides, I don't really need that much like work to draft. I'll just after I do the first couple rounds, I'll have a strategy when I go in. I haven't played fantasy since 2016, so I'll have to do a little bit of research on how 2 quarterback leagues should be drafted. But once I have that figured out, I'll be all right. I'd imagine if you're in a 2 quarterback league, since that's going to be very important, your first pick should probably be a quarterback. What's up, Chaotic? I'm school tomorrow morning, so I'm here. Oh, you're fine, man. You're fine. I'm not going to be live for too much longer anyways. But yeah, no, like I'd imagine you want to go with your first pick would be a quarterback. And then you'd want to wait until like the 3rd or 4th round to get another quarterback. Maybe even the 4th or 5th round. Is that right? First round, you want to take a QB. And then maybe in like the 4th and 5th round, you'll want to grab another one in a 2 QB league. Because I've never even heard of 2 quarterback. OKC will humiliate Houston. What's up, Daniel Barry? It's going to be my strategy anyway. Take quarterback early, take quarterback in the middle of it, and then we'll just figure it out from the rest of it. I'll look up the other spots for the draft. Hopefully I get that number 1 pick, baby. Give me that number 1 pick. Give me that luck. Because everything I've read so far, it seems like everyone says in a 2-quarterback league, you're going to want to pick at least you want to get at your first one. You want to get you're going to want a good quarterback, at least 2 of them. So I don't know. I'll look up a bunch of different strategies, figure out which one seems the best, and then go with that and see how I do. Players are whatever. Players are pretty just dependent on the situation. That won't be the hard part. The hard part is going to fucking be, of course, what draft strategy do I use? And I've got an idea. And, you know, I'm going to go with players that people might not think. I've always kind of been pretty good with the, you know, breakout player stuff. So you want to know how lucky I was one year? You remember the year Melvin Gordon broke out as a star? I had that motherfucker, and I picked him up the week. It's just there was a point when Melvin Gordon was like guaranteed fantasy gold right when he first started in the NFL. And man, oh man, let me tell you, when I had Melvin Gordon, I didn't know I had picked up pure gold, just radiant gold for my fantasy pick. So I heard Swift got banged up a little bit. I think it's like QB later than the first. Okay, I'll do some research, Mike. Yeah, Paul Goldschmidt won. Yeah, congrats to your team. Congrats to your team. We didn't win. We didn't help you guys out against the Cubs whatsoever. But at the same point, we're not as good as them. So depending on the Tigers to do your dirty work is never going to work for a while. We're not good right now. Not we're not bad. It's just, we're not there. Only lost by 6 though. Somebody said we were going to lose by a lot more. Somebody said we were going to lose by 9 runs today. You know who's really underrated? Austin Eckler. Yeah, that's a fair point. The Chargers paid him all right, I think, right? They paid him a good little stack of money. So it's nice to see that Austin's team at least values his efforts, which is rare because that's a team that typically doesn't really give a shit about paying players or acknowledging that they deserve more money. Yeah, he's the Chargers, like kind of like a scuffed Christian McCaffrey. Like, you know how Walmart sells like great value, like you have name brand Pop-Tarts, and then you've got like the great value Pop-Tarts. I feel like Austin Eckler is great value Christian McCaffrey. Like, it's like, do I want to spend the extra dollar on the McCaffrey, or is the Austin Eckler just as good? I think Eckler's an all-around back too. I think they use him in the passing game quite hard. No, I wouldn't get New England running backs. No, I don't really. I'm not stupid, man. I might go all in on that defense, but we'll see. Especially playing the bullshit AFC East this year. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Our schedule is really easy. After 8 games, the Patriots have a bullshit easy schedule. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. I'm not going to be biased. You'll find out how unbiased old Dirty Rob is when I play fantasy. Because if I can get my hands on Tyreek Hill and it's an appropriate time to take Tyreek Hill or Michael Thomas or players I say I hate, if I can imagine I get Mahomes, I'll be a conflicted person. I'll never say anything positive or negative. I'll be like, well, Mahomes had a good game. That's always good for me. It'll be called pain. You'll see the words pain written on my face. Just. Oh, Beast Mode, the Beastquake. Lynch in his prime. Beastquake was one of my favorite runs. That might be one of the greatest runs I've ever seen in the history of sports. Derrick Henry and Chris Carson. That's a really good fantasy duo. As long as Chris Carson doesn't get hurt, that's a good that's a good two running backs. You can't wait for the 2030 and 2020. Yeah, me either. We're 16 days away. Right? Yeah, 31 days, and then so that's 6 more days. And well, I don't really count today, so it's 6 more days and then 10. So it's either 16 or 17 more days till the season starts. Hopefully, he doesn't get in trouble for being in live streams on his school computer. Should be fine though, since I'm at home and not in school. Well, I mean, you're just on YouTube. That's all. You can remove it from your watch history, by the way. You can there's a way you can remove this from your watch history. You should be all right, man. I think the Saints still won the Beastquake game. Just that had that crazy. No, wait, hold on. Most people start on September 13th, but the season starts officially on September 10th. So technically, the season started like July 29th, July 30th, when everyone reported for camp this year. Technically, would have been the start to, in my opinion, because there's no preseason games. Steelers Giants week 1. Based on what I'm seeing from Big Ben and the fact that he looks super healthy and their offense looks pretty sharp, and Claypool is already showing signs that he's going to be the number 1 of that team as a rookie. And the fact that I think the Steelers defense is going to be even better than it was last year. Every player has more time in the system. They're all a little older. They're all very, very good. More chemistry together. I think it's going to be Steelers like 31-21. I don't think and it has nothing to do with you guys being a bad team or anything of the sort. Me and that one guy almost have the same score. And it's nothing to do with you guys. It's just I think the Steelers are going to be a motherfucking force this year. If Big Ben's as healthy as he looks in camp, that's a really good football team. Remember, they were 8-8 last year despite not having a quarterback. Most of their losses were by like 5 points or less. If you put Big Ben back out there, most of those games go the other. A lot of those games go the other way. I mean, we can argue that Big Ben's worth 7 points a game as a replacement quarterback for Mason Rudolph. I would say Big Ben's 7 points better. In a lot of those situations, Ben wins those games. It's if you go look at it, it's crazy how close some of those games were. Competent quarterback, probably win those games. They were kind of the opposite of Green Bay last year, where Green Bay got lucky winning like these 3, 4, 5 point games, 1 point games. Yeah, and that's a harder than it's. If you can pull that off, yeah, you guys can get one. It would be to me one of the most wild week 1 upsets if you guys pull it off. You could pull the upset; it's not impossible. But I just think that defense is going to overwhelm you guys early on. If you were playing the Steelers, maybe like in like week 5, it might be a different story because you're not running in. You're not, you'd have you kind of be warmed up. You'd have your shit figured out. But man, this Steelers team is not going to be an easy thing. And I think it's just an unfortunate first game of the season for you guys. So I like the Steelers to win. But again, not because you guys aren't a good team, mainly because I think the Steelers should be held to a different, like they're a different caliber team, I think, this year with Ben being healthy. And by every account, Ben doesn't even have, like, it's to the point Ben's so healthy, he says he doesn't even have elbow tendonitis anymore. Like his elbow doesn't even get tight and he doesn't have to ice it anymore. Like that was like he said he got so lucky with what happened to his elbow that like he said he's never not had this, like he doesn't have tendonitis anymore. So to me, it's like, dude, no, Ben's very healthy. Like we've probably never seen that healthy of. We've probably genuinely never seen that healthy of a Big Ben. Like apparently he doesn't even say, he said the tendonitis is gone. And I know we like to make the jokes that, you know, he blew his elbow out beaten off. No, he had I think he was a baseball pitcher. I think he had tendonitis. So basically he just kept throwing with tendonitis and other things. It didn't help. And it snapped his tendons. I don't like hockey, and I don't like hockey really. CeeDee Lamb looks great. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. All the young receivers have looked really good in camp. Jerry Judy's looked good. Ruggs has looked good. Yeah, I'd like to see the new Dallas Cowboys identity with the new coach. I want to see your team with a more aggressive offensive philosophy that McCarthy's going to bring. Jason Garrett was very reserved, very kind of safe. McCarthy's not that. McCarthy's going to let fucking Dak gun it. If Dak can throw, we're going to find out. Because remember, despite having great running situation, McCarthy's not a runner. He doesn't like running the football. I know he said he's going to run it a bit more than he did in Dallas. But, like, that could be 12 carries a game because he did 3 in Green Bay at times. So, yeah, you guys will have a better offense. And you'll get to see Dak's arm unleashed. He won't have giant fucking training wheels on him like a fucking insult. Oh, Dak, I don't want you to try and throw it, but further 13 yards downfield. Can I try? No. Too scary. Too scary. Yeah, the Tigers did lose, Kenny. I know I left early, but I was like, I can't watch this anymore. I don't want to lose 9-3. Fun sport, but once playoffs start, I do think it is. No, baseball is way harder than hockey. Cowboys either going 10-6 or 9-7, no playoffs. Baseball is way harder. Dude, what other sport do you get into the Hall of Fame when you do something at like 30%? Like, if you hit the ball 3 times out of 10, you're like almost a guaranteed Hall of Famer. That's how hard it is to hit a baseball. Like 3 out of 10, you're a Hall of Famer. 4 out of 10, you literally are one of the greatest hitters to ever play. Nah. When one of the greatest things you could ever do is 4 out of 10, and that would be one of the greatest averages ever in baseball is 400. That is the hardest sport on the planet. Like, if you're a good hitter and you hit 280, you're probably going to the Hall of Fame. Like, say you hit 500 home runs, you hit 280, Hall of Famer, because you're a great hitter. But I could see the argument. Hockey's hard because of the ice skating, but I don't agree with using terrain as the argument for a sport being hard. No, I don't think hockey's easy at all. Trust me, I don't think it's easy at all, but I think baseball is a bit harder. Simply because it's so like you have there's no reaction time. Boo, pack, boo. But like baseball, you have like a half of a second to respond to a fastball. You see it and you have to decide when it comes here. This is where you decide if you're swinging, right here. When that pitcher is past his head and the ball's out, you already have to know. If you don't know, you're going to go like this and strike out every time. It's when guys check swing, it's because they get booty tricked. Yeah, no, that's what I always tell people. Well, go play baseball if it's easy. Go get that big baseball money if you could easily play. Well, I could. Then go do it. It's easy money. The hottest girls, the biggest money in sports is all in baseball. Go get it. That's what I always tell people. I'm like, if baseball is so easy, why don't more people go get the baseball money? Yeah, no, those guys got to track the ball immediately. It's like you don't decide while the ball is in the air. You decide by release point where you're swinging. Like if you see it and it comes out in a bad angle, you don't swing. You know what I mean? Like it's just like That's why I went, I don't even want to try and be a pro hitter. I want to be a pitcher. Fuck that. That's hard. And then you got to try to fucking hit it at the right spot on the bat, which is even harder, dude. Who do you think is going to the NBA Finals? I think it's going to be Lakers, and I think it's going to be the Bucks. I'm sticking by my picks. Baseball, yeah, it's easy to announce. Very, very fun to watch, but difficult as a motherfucker to be good at. See, it's always... Yeah, people always say it's boring. Yeah, I find your sports boring too. Wow, you're kicking a ball on some grass. That doesn't seem difficult. Yeah, but you're just hitting the ball with a stick. Yeah, but the person's launching the ball, the rock at like 90 miles an hour, and it's going like this as it's coming near me. And it's like this big around, and I have a very skinny bat to hit it with. That seems inherently more challenging than 99% of all other sports. Because if you break down every sport to its simplest aspect, no other sport involves a projectile being flung at you at a high velocity that you have to hit. You know what I mean? That you have to somehow react to it in a 0.2 of a second. 0.2 of a second. You have to go, If you had very good endurance, you could be a pro soccer player, probably. I love to go to the baseball games. Baseball games rule. Yeah, they do. Clippers versus Heat for that one guy. Sorry if I'm ignoring anybody. I'm not trying to. I just sometimes get wrapped up. I would say it's baseball, hockey, football, basketball, soccer for my hardest to easiest. Because, I mean, basketball, it's an endurance game, just like soccer. So I don't find them super hard. Like, and if you're not a good shooter, you could be good at defense. You'd be good at passing the ball. Like, there's other things you could do and be like good at basketball than just shoot. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a good rebounder. So that one's, and then football. Football, at the end of the day, really isn't that complicated. It's just a very violent team sport. So I feel like it's seen as a little bit harder than it is. But I mean, football, you're just throwing the ball around. Like, yeah, I mean, there's ball movement, but like it's between 5 people. With football, at least there's like 11 people on either side of the field. And that's why I put it on a little bit higher than basketball. Because to me, I don't think it's too... The difficulty between football and basketball isn't that vast, but football is a little more complicated because the amount of people involved in every play. That's my major difference. So it goes for me like soccer, basketball, football, hockey, and then just barely baseball because of the projectile part. Anybody see Roger Goodell's interview? How he wishes the league would have listened to Kaepernick when he was kneeling for social justice. Yeah, I know, Anonymous. He's pandering now. The interview with Emmanuel Ocho. They're trying to win justice points. Old Roger's pandering. You play football, Kenny? Hell yeah, football rules. I played baseball and used to play floor hockey. Wesley, I don't know. There's going to be a point. I think it's when you see college baseball. Oh, man, it gets fucking wild, dude. There's like this weird, incredibly sharp, like it goes like this. It's like baseball is really easy, and then you hit high school, it gets a little harder because, there are guys that are pretty good. You run into them. It's like it's a little harder to be very dominant. And then you go to like a college tryout, right? You walk in there and you see the way that these people are throwing, and you go, "Oh, I'm fucking done. I'm done playing baseball." That's what happened to me. I was literally going to walk on to Central's team. I was like, "Man, I can pitch. I'm good enough. Fuck this." And I was all like confident, and I walked out to the tryout day, and I was doing all right, warming up, running well, doing some good throwing. And man, let me tell you, the just the rate of everything going up. Oh my God. I literally looked at the coach and went, dude, I'm done here, man. I'm not going to be good enough for this. I was like, man, I'm not going to waste anyone's time. I can only throw like 80 miles an hour. I'm going to go home. So I did. I went back to my dorm, and my roommates were like, that was a quick trot. I was like, dude, I didn't belong there. What the fuck? I was like, man, I could throw 80 miles an hour. And then I was like, well, sports career is over. And then I lost a lot of weight. A lot of muscle, a lot of weight. That's how you see this big hunk that you see today. Forged from me going, career's over. And then I just lost weight over the last 7 years since I put down the glove. Wait, hold on. 8. Played that 1 year in 2012. Yeah, I kind of played in 2012 on this fun league. Says T-ball, then quits, and then says baseball is easy. Of course it's easy, the fucking T-ball. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, everyone who says that, like, quitting coach pitch where they threw it underhand to you and gave you unlimited strikes to get a hit. That was my favorite form of baseball, when they finally let other kids pitch at each other. That fucking shit ruled. Bucks in Orlando gets beat down in 6 by the Heat. Raptors do the same to the Celtics. Heat versus Raptors. Heat win in 6. Okay. Clippers will escape the Mavs. Lakers beat the Blazers. Jazz beat the Nuggets. OKC stuns Houston. Lakers beat Thunder in 4. Clips beat nah. I disagree. If you're gonna struggle with the Mavericks, I don't think you're gonna have a good time with the Lakers. Personally, like if the Mavericks are gonna give you a tough time, I can only imagine what LeBron James and Anthony Davis are going to do to you. Exactly, Wes. The main thing I like about basketball is the dunks, 3-ball. Yeah, I thought I was going to be a pro basketball player, if I'm going to be real honest. Like for a while, I was like, I'm going to be in the NBA. When I was like 12 and 13 and 11, I've been this tall. Like I think I was like this tall. I was like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10". When I hit like 12 years old, right? So in my brain, I'm like, I'm going to be like 6'7". I'm going to the NBA. That's a pretty good assumption, right? Like I even got this giant wingspan. Like my wingspan is 6'3" and I'm only 5'10". So something happened where I quit growing and I got fucking cursed. I should be fucking 6'3" or taller. And maybe I should be in the NBA if I didn't get cursed over with my Jewish bones and my Jewishness to make me curse and stop growing at 5'10". I was so tall, and then I wasn't. I was genuinely like one of the tallest kids I knew at one point. I was 5'10" at 11 years old, pretty much. I have clothes from when I was up to 11 and 12 years old that I can put on today. Giant fucking kid. Haven't grown at all since then. I mean, I've probably gotten like an inch or two since then, but literally everything still fits. That Tiger shirt I wear, I got that when I was 12 or 13. It's an Ordonez shirt. I turned 10 in, so you'd have to consider. No, I'm only 5'10". I would have never made it in basketball. See, the problem is that like by 8th grade, everybody was as tall as me at about 5'10", 5'11", or they were getting there. And by the time I went into when I went into a high school, everybody was as tall. You know, I wasn't, any kind of special height. I was 5'10". I mean, I've been this height, like very tall, and then you're just normal height. Hell yeah, Amir. All right, man. Thanks for coming by. Yep, I'll do a Tiger stream tomorrow. Have a great night, man. Thanks for coming by. I'm probably gonna start to wrap this up anyway. It's been an hour. Blazers, Nets, and Magic got a negative records for a reason. Very true, that one guy. Very true. I wish I would have been taller, though. That would have been dope. I'd have been a good athlete. But it's my fucking mom's shitty midget European genes that they got over there. Because I got, like, tall family, and then, like, there's me. I'm the shortest one almost, 5'10". My mom's only, like, 5 foot tall. So, and then my grandpas are only, like, 5'3". I got a bunch of midget family members. So, like, they're not midgets because they're over 5 foot tall. We checked. But they're all, like, 5'3", 5'2", because they were, like, dirt poor Polish immigrants. They're just midgets and poorly nutritioned. They didn't live very long. It's pretty depressing. Meanwhile, I got a grandpa who lived till 104 and chain smoked despite having the Middle Eastern respiratory virus, which is basically the Middle Eastern's coronavirus. It's the same thing as SARS, but MERS. Hey, what's up, baseball kid? And my grandpa lived through that, but died later of he one of his lungs deflated or something when he had it, and it kind of just eventually caught up with him and got him. Recently, he chain smoked from, I don't know. Some people are just built differently. You know what I mean? They just are. Middle school, just like I said, middle school. I didn't play in high school. I didn't have any advantages, and I couldn't shoot that well. I wasn't a good basketball shooter till I was in like 11th grade. No, go Lions. Getting more into watching baseball this year. Yeah, But all right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. So tomorrow we're going to do the Tigers game. Of course, that'll be on at 7 o'clock. Let me check. I guess because we're playing them, there's no way it's going to be a 6 o'clock game. Yep, 7 o'clock. Turnbull versus Chatwood should be decent. Hopefully we win, but I'm not too sure how that's going to go. It really depends on what Spencer Turnbull shows up and what Tigers team shows up. The defense has to get better. The pitching has to get better. The offense is doing what it can. It's doing a lot better than last year. That's definitely improved. So hopefully we can win tomorrow. Peace out, Landon. No, blow pack blow. What's up, Anthony? I'm about to be wrapping it up, man. Tomorrow I might do an afternoon gaming stream, though. Might do a little bit of franchise mode tomorrow afternoon. Maybe. If I got nothing going on and I'm feeling up to it, I'd probably do some Madden tomorrow afternoon. So, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. But, of course, the Tigers at 7, and then we'll see afterward. So, thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Let's see. Thank you for the likes. I see we have, 7. 17. Sorry. Wow. Shit. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. 3 likes away from 200, or 3 likes away from 200 subs, it looks like. My headphone died. LeBron, what? Super Bowl season. I never said anything about season. Yep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. See you guys tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon. If you have school, I'll see you tomorrow on the Tiger stream. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Remember, go Patriots, go Lions, and, of course, go Tigers. And I didn't press end broadcast. I don't know. I can't move. My hand is not responding to my brain. Isn't it crazy that please click. Dog, this is really bad. My hand will not click. Oh, what the shit, dude? Where'd it go?